I have a question for you. Whenever you get up in the morning, what is your daily routine? What do you do on a daily basis for you? What do you do on a daily basis for your family? Most get up, they get in a routine, and they get their kids ready, they get to go to school. And if you're in the retirement age, you're just relaxing and thinking, what have I done? I went to work for 40 years. I'm retiring, and my kids are getting up and doing the same thing. And they're going to go into this retirement phase, and they're going to think, what in the world is happening? Why is this not working? Well, the traditional 9 to 5 is not there anymore, my friends. And I just want to encourage you, if you don't realize what is going on in the online space, you're missing out. Because in the online space, things are happening on a daily, a weekly, and a monthly basis where people are learning skills, where people are learning that they don't have to go to that 9 to 5 if they don't want to, where people are learning that you can build a legacy of income without having an employer. You can do it. You have everything inside of you to succeed in the digital online world right now. There's so many things that's happening. Back in the 80s, the computers come out and everybody was like, oh no, not happening. But right now you're looking at me on a mini computer, a tablet, or a phone. Whatever it is, you're on a digital device that all stemmed from a computer that nobody wanted to get into. Well, right now in the online space, there's so many things that's happening. But are you preparing yourself for what's going to happen in the next 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 years? Because you're ignoring everything. You're not seeing the big picture of what is going on. And I just want to encourage you, if this is you, friends, understand what is happening in the digital online world right now. People are going and working remotely from anywhere. People are creating their own online businesses. People are creating communities where they're making tens of thousands to $100,000 a month in their online communities. And you're saying, there's no way. Friends, it's happening every day. You can get a done-for-you business that is completely done for you, that you do not have to do anything besides get your own domain, your own professional email address, and plug and play. Because you put your personal information in there, you attach it to a business automation system that collects money for you, that sends emails out for you, and that works for you 24/7. And so you're not having to work so hard. You're not even having to create the product. You're not even having to create the business. It's already completely done for you. It teaches you a skill how to do attraction marketing in order to get your customers, in order to help them. The sincerity that I'm trying to get to you right now is this, my friend. Don't get lost in what's happening around you. I want to encourage you. What are you putting in your mind on a daily basis? Is it the world news that's negative? Because I don't listen to that. Because it is so negative. Somebody said, well, whenever I was teaching in the prison, the guys was like, well, how do you know what's going on, Miss Keeter, if you don't listen to what's going on in the news? I said, do you really think that the news is 100% accurate? The news is going to feed you what you want to hear. But what are you doing to justify it? Are you believing everything they say? I taught in the prison for 15 years. And one of the things that I did is I had the guys literally think about this. What if you don't have a grocery store? What are you going to do? Oh, Miss Kit, we'll always have a grocery store. No, you won't. You might not. Think back what happened when COVID hit. The grocery stores, the shelves were empty. People were like going in panic mode for toilet tissue. People were going in panic mode for water. People were going in panic mode for food. Because guess what? The supply and demand is going to be there. But are you prepared to survive it? Think about this, my friends. What are you doing today differently that you are helping yourself succeed? What if we don't have a grocery store? What if we don't have the ability to go down and buy what we need when we need it? You say, that'll never happen. Well, nobody thought COVID would ever happen. Nobody thought that the world would shut down. Nobody thought this. Nobody thought that. Nobody thought anything about the computers. But what's happening right now in the digital online world is something that you really need to think about and get the details for your future. Because what's happening in the digital online world right now is success of not having to work so hard. Success of getting your time back with your family. Success of making multiple thousands of dollars a day. Success of making multiple $1,000s a month. I know that this is very hard for a lot of you to really, but there's so many people in the online space that are making six figures a month because they planned last year, the year before last, and they have their business in place that's continually working for them 24/7. They can go on vacations wherever they want to. They can not work for one day and their business is still working for them. They cannot work for multiple days and their business is still working for them. If you're not going to a job, are you getting paid? No. You're trading your time for that paycheck. And if you don't go to work, you don't get paid. And then maybe you might work at a job where you have vacation time or sick leave or multiple things that accumulate so that you can take off. But what happens when those weeks or 2 weeks or 3 weeks is gone? You start getting docked because you're not there. What are you building on the side for a backup plan for what happens? I was on a Zoom call yesterday, and that's what I love about our program. We're in a 100% profit business for ourselves, but we're not by ourselves. Every Monday we have an interactive Zoom call, and we went into a breakout room, and I got into a breakout room with a lady that was in corporate that lost her job in corporate after 43 years. She didn't have a backup plan. And she's trying to get her backup plan going. What I'm trying to tell you, friends, is this. There's so many people out there in the digital online world that need a backup plan. They need something. They need structure in their life. They need a plan to go by. Not just fly by the seat of your pants and hoping and praying it works or hoping and praying that you'll still have a job. You need that backup plan. So I want to encourage you today. This was on my heart. Just get the details. Because that is what is going to help you understand. We are in a world where you can make unlimited amount of money on a daily basis. If you step out in faith, you will learn a skill, you get a system that's already proven, you get a program that's already proven, you put your information in there, and you start blessing other people learning how to work remotely from anywhere with skills that are so easy that people overcomplicate it. And that is what I want to get out to you. Quit overcomplicating. Get a structured plan and know where you're going to go in the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Because in the next 30, 60, or 90 days, your life could change. We're on a 90-day run to 30K right now. You can either sit on the sidelines and continue watching, continue scrolling on your phone. I highly encourage you to do this. There's so many people out there who say, I don't have time. Friends, we teach you how to have a business in a 2-hour frame. You could do 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 30 minutes here. whatever, but 2 hours a day. So I encourage you, go to your analytics on your phone and look and see how many times this last week that you scrolled on your phone and you don't think you have time. Your phone tells you how much screen time you've had. Is your phone making your money with that screen time? Or are you just scrolling, looking at everybody else for entertainment, for answers, for clarity, and you're not getting it? So I hope this video reaches the person it needs to reach today, because I really want to encourage each and every person out there in the world. You have everything inside of you to succeed in the digital online space. You just have to get the details. You have to understand that there's people out there that is building communities that you can be a part of, so you're never alone. And I highly encourage you, go down below and click my link and come build digitally with Christy, because that's what my community is all about. Building you online. I want to help you succeed. I've already bought the programs. I've already bought the courses. I've already done the training. I've already been there and wanted more answers and more answers and more answers and clarity. So take from what I've done. I can tell you that you can have multiple sources of income on a daily basis. I have one program that has proven that we have over 59,000 people in our community. And with that one program, I have 10 passive streams of income. But more importantly, that one program has taught me how to have 6 other passive streams of income. And that one program has taught me how to have residual incomes coming in on a daily basis, monthly basis, weekly basis. Guys, it is absolutely crazy that you're leaving money on the table because you're not getting the details. So I highly encourage you. You know, whenever I sit here and I think about it, I have 10, 16, 18. I have 18 different streams of income coming in to me. How many do you have, my friend? Comment details below. I'll get you the details that you need to know in order to succeed in the digital online space. But more importantly, I'm there to guide you. And my mentor that guides me is there to guide you as well. And then my whole community is here with you. You're never alone. So quit trying to figure it out alone. Because if you go and listen to the podcast that I just got through listening to, and you got to understand what those entrepreneurial billionaire men are sitting there telling you, they don't know it all. They didn't know it all. And you won't know it all either. But you get people to help you and guide you and lead you to where they know more than you do. And people help each other. That's what the world's all about, my friend. That's what God put us on this earth for, is to help one another. So if you're out there struggling and you're needing help, there's help for free. I have a free community. My mentor has a free community. There's multiple friends of mine that have free communities. But if you're ready to get on that journey to building your own ecosystem, to learning how you can succeed without having to go to a job, or just succeed having a backup plan, so in case that job goes away, you comment details. I'll get them up to you. Hope you have a blessed day.